A weathered old soul and a wide-eyed boy stand at the edge of the unknown. One guided by memory, the other by wonder. Wonder filled our minds as we stared into the blank slate of the week ahead. One thing was for certain: the memories forged between grandfather and grandson would echo for generations. This would be this young man's very first time hearing a bull elk in the wild. In the breathtaking White Mountains of Arizona, we find ourselves standing where elk dreams meet reality. The goal is simple: to share a place that's etched into my memory. A wild corner of the world I've been lucky enough to walk a few times. Now along the side of an old friend. With every step, we hope to pass on more than just a tradition. We hope this sacred ground becomes the birthplace of a new hunter. It is opening morning. We are back up here in one of my favorite places of all time. I'll introduce you to the crew here in a little bit, but we just got to the first spot, opening morning. There's elk everywhere out there. Right here in front of us. Okay, guys, like I said, this hunt is going to be a little bit different than normal. I'm back up here in the Elk Capital of the world. We're with my two buds, JT and Q. And I have a friend. We have quite a bit of history together. Back when I was guiding at R&K, I guided Dwayne several times, 3 or 4 years. And we became really good friends and have stayed in touch. And I haven't been able to hunt with him for the last 5 years. And we've just really wanted to get back together on a hunt. And the opportunity came up to come and hunt the White Mountain with Dwayne. So that's what this video will be. Dwayne experiencing the greatest elk hunting in the world. And he brought his 12-year-old grandson, Michael, who's never been on an elk hunt or seen really elk in the wild. So this is going to be a story of their first time on the Elk Capital of the world. What do you think about your first elk encounter on White Mountain?
I'm spoiled. I'm ruined. I'm wrecked.
It's pretty remarkable, huh?
It's amazing.
Okay, we're moving spots. Let's go.
About 200 yards.
We see one bull elk. Used to be a 6x6. No shooter yet.
We had no idea this moment would burn itself into our minds, replaying like a bad dream for the days to come. The bull read the script like he had written it himself, but we were not ready, not even close. He closed the distance like a ghost with a grudge, silent, fast, and dead set on catching us flat-footed. He caught us scrambling. We were too slow. Too late. By the time we got our act together, he was already gone, vanishing back into the timber like it had never even happened. And all we could do is sit there, staring at the empty meadow, kicking ourselves for letting him slip.
Well, that got pretty crazy pretty fast. We have been driving around doing some road bugles, and we had one answer us across this flat, so we snuck closed about 500 yards and got set up on the edge of the meadow, and JT and Q called him out, called him into about 100 yards, and it's a shooter. We didn't have a good shot from Dwayne's angle, so he eventually caught our wind and kind of buggered. So we're gonna be back in here this evening for sure, trying to get another look at him.
He's already busted his royal.
It is evening of day one. We just got out here to one of the cienagas we're gonna hunt this evening. And we've got at least one, maybe two bulls down here bugling. Pick our way down through this ridgetop and see if we can get eyes on these bulls.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Where's he at, Mike?
He's standing in the water. All the way over there. His antlers are just sticking out.
The evening is winding down, and we are covered up in elk tonight. There's probably about, 10 or 15 bulls bugling around us. We've seen about half of them. One real nice 7x7, but he's busted. Probably that 350 range. But there's a couple bulls bugling that we haven't seen yet, so we're just trying to squeeze every minute of flashlight out.
this is happening.
So this hunt is super interesting. The challenge is not killing an elk. The challenge is finding a bull that meets the criteria which the tribe has installed. That criteria is a minimum of 350 inches and 8 years old. We've probably seen one or two that would qualify so far. But it's still early in the hunt. And this is the last hunt of the year here in this camp. So we're swinging for the fences.
We spent the next 6 days chasing shadows in the high country. Elk after elk, more than I could ever count. They'd emerge from the timber and then melt right back into the pines. This place, it's something else. Magical doesn't even begin to cover it. We would glass up a bull pushing 350 inches, only to realize he was too young. Then we'd find an old warrior, 8, 9, maybe even 10 years old, but he just did not meet the management size. Over and over, the same story played out. So close, but not the one. It started to feel like we were hunting a ghost, searching for a special bull that may not even exist. A true needle in a haystack, and still, we kept hunting.
Alright guys, day 7. We are back in the place that we had that big bull come out first morning. We just had a bugle response all the way back on that hill behind us. So we just circled down and got the wind, and we're going to walk in there and hopefully get another crack at that bull.
7 days in, we've looked over thousands of elk, miles and miles on the boots, and now we've finally got a shooter. It's him, the same bull that we bumped into on day 1. He never left the country. He just laid low, like an old bull does. Now, he's sitting tight in the timber, 200 yards out, but he just won't give us a clear shot. We're just pinned down on the edge of the meadow, watching and waiting, hoping he gives us a clear angle before he chases off the bulls on the ridge behind him. We've done all we can do. Now it's a waiting game, and he's calling the shots.
Do you want to kneel down?
Good, reload. You dropped him, reload. Stay on him, Dwayne. You dropped him?
You see it?
Yep, he's behind that last cow. He's on the ground, just stay ready in case he gets up.
Big bull down, baby. Big bull down. Yes. Whew. The big bull from the first morning. That slipped right through our fingers. Just got it on the second to last day. That's what I'm talking about.
Simple as my mama said when I was very young. She told me not to worry, son, one day you'll be someone. But here I am at 21, It's loaded as a stagecoach shotgun. I'm sorry, mama, please don't look at me.
All right, guys, the bull is in the truck, and that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys could see the amount of management and effort that goes into this place to make it truly the elk capital of the world. This is honestly the best place to hunt elk in the whole world, and if this doesn't speak for itself, I don't know what will. But we will see you guys back here next week, next Sunday. Adios.
When I got to Oklahoma, I was 17. My papa taught me how to work, and Lord, he was mean. Working all day in that August heat, and he taught me how to fish. My uncle taught me how to drink. Well, I went to California and I had me a band, and we played in all the bars and all the southern